Welcome to Mind Academy Sports, where we teach athletes the connection between their mind and performance. Listen, the mental game is the great frontier of sports. It's so crazy. As you move up the ranks, you go from high school to college to professional. And I can tell you, being in college, you get to a certain place where I play college football, but you get to a certain place where everybody's squatting 500 plus. You get to that junior year, and you got almost everybody running 4.4s in the skill position. People running 4.4s, people running 4.3s, right? So you get to a point, what I'm trying to say is, in your career, you are going to get to a point where your athleticism is going to peak. And you're going to see everybody around you being athletic freaks. If you get to a certain point, no matter if it's Division I, NAI, whatever, you're going to look around you. And this is what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to get, if you're younger, I'm trying to get you to mature so you can understand this is going to happen. And if you're an older athlete, you already know what I'm talking about. You're going to get to a point where you're like, man, everybody around here freaks. Everybody around here can jump 35 inches. Or, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter. There's a handful of people who can run 4.2s. On our team, we had, on our college team, which was NAI, we had, 5 people running 4.3s, and we had like three people running 4.2s. It didn't matter. You're going to have that surrounds you, okay? But everybody does not perform the best when it gets to the game. It does not necessarily matter how gifted you are, okay? So I found out through this whole process, that yes, being physically gifted is important and it is an advantage. Granted, it's very nice running that sub 4.3. It's very nice doing that. But I've had plenty of games where I messed up and I still had that gift. So what I figured out was, y'all got to get this. You got to get this. That greatness is already on the inside of you. That zone that you're looking for is already on the inside of you. That flow state that you're looking for is already on the inside of you. That rhythm that you're looking for is already on the inside of you. And it takes a thought to bring it out. That's all it is. Now, if you're a real deal type of player, you already know you got to put in that work. So I don't want to hear none of this from none of you younger athletes. You got to put in that work. If you ain't doing nothing for your muscle memory, I don't care what sport you play, there's some activity that you need to do. There's some skill that you need to master over and over and over. You got to study tape. You got to study film. You got to focus. You got to get off Snapchat. You got to get off TikTok. You got to start focusing. You got to stop worrying about what everybody else is doing, and you got to start focusing and getting to the place where you need to get to. It's too much of that. I'm seeing too much people who got so much talent, but they so distracted on everything. You got to focus. We didn't have that back in the day, man. We was pretty focused. Some of us was pretty focused. I know I was. Anyway, so you've got to get to that place, and once you get to a certain level, like I said, everybody's going to be on that. Everybody's going to be working. Most people are going to work. But psychology will tell you one thing that can cause mental interference, one thing that can cause people to have a poor game mindset, as they call it, is people who are stuck in the practice mindset. Okay? So you can get to a certain level where you work so hard all the time, like me, like I did, where you can get stuck at particular times in the practice mindset. Okay? That means you're always thinking too much. You thinking too technical about every single skill that you're doing, everything that your coach told you to do. You're thinking so technical on it, you stuck in your practice mindset and not the performance mindset. So sports psychology teaches us the hardest workers sometimes suck the most. I'll say it like that. Can I say it like that? Can I be real? Sometimes they play poorly. Can I put it like that? Thank you. Sometimes they play poorly, okay? So what you have to understand is that greatness is already on the inside of you. If you have worked on your game, that's what I'm saying. It's a prerequisite to work on your game, to watch film, to do your thing. But once you have done that, it does not automatically mean you're going to play your best. Greatness, the flow, is already on the inside of you. It's one thought away. So once you can combine your work ethic through the right mental training, you can always enter that flow. It can always come out of you. And I help people do it all the time. I just was working with a Division I athlete who's going to go unnamed. Y'all ain't going to get me, he's going to go unnamed. Averaging 9 points a game. He worked on his mental game. 2 games later, he scored 19 points. And he wasn't even shooting the ball like that. He shot at a very high percentage at a high clip. What is the difference? That thing, now everybody can't do that, but the potential is already in him. It's not in me. It's not in our company. It's not in our coach. It's in him. And guess what? Guess what I see in this guy? He's got more. He's got more in the tank. And he could be playing at this level. And he realized that it was just a thought was holding him back. It wasn't the situation. It wasn't that the people he was playing with was better. It was a thought that was holding him back. So listen, if you're a parent and you understand that your son or daughter can benefit from mental training, you understand that they have some level of mental interference, something that's holding them back, I want you to get in contact with us. The website is mindacademysports.com. There's a number there. You can contact us. You can also email us. If you're a professional athlete, I want you to get in contact with me. Hey, your performance and your money waiting on your performance, you got to get that bag. So we're here to help you out so that you can play at a high level. Your field goal percentage can stay higher. You can be more accurate on whatever your skill is, no matter the sport. We want you guys to get in contact with us. And that's something I just want to hold that with you guys and have you understand, because that's something that I never really thought about. And I started pondering on it, and I went back to my greatest performances. Man, this stuff is elusive. You like, man, I'm sick of having 2 or 3 games, good games a year. Greatness is already on the inside of you. All right, so we want to teach you how to always bring it out your best every single time. Your brain is just like a computer. You don't have to guess and say some days I'm on, some days I'm off. No. Mind Academy Sports is about always being on.